I'm Ginger Gray. I'm the dietitian at Gateway Rehab Hospital. And I'm often asked, what can I do and what can I eat to help prevent stroke? And the biggest thing I can recommend is reducing sodium in your diet. Sodium seems for some people to play a role in increasing blood pressure, which in turn is a higher risk for stroke. So how much? What do you need to do? I'm going to hold a teaspoon up. This is about the amount of salt that's recommended per day as a maximum for all of us, which you might look at and say, wow, I don't eat that much salt. That's a lot of sodium. But I just pulled a package from home that I had in my cabinet just to give you an example of the amount of sodium. So the amount in a teaspoon, recommended amount, is about 3,400 milliliters. I looked at the serving size of sodium on this package, and it has 510. That's almost a fourth of the salt that I need or more a day, and that's without me even salting any food. Same thing, I had a dinner. Sometimes processed food can be very high in salt. But this particular dinner in my cabinet was almost half the sodium that I need per day. So what can you do to reduce salt without ruining your life and making it reasonable to do? Biggest thing is eat more fresh food. The less you do to food, the better off you are. So more fresh fruits and vegetables, fresh meat, learning how to cook without adding a lot of salt. Second, be careful of processed foods. A frozen dinner is fine once in a while, but if this is all you're eating for your meals, many are very high in salt. So you may want to look at the labels. All processed food have labels with nutrition facts, and I highlighted where the sodium is. They will all tell you the amount of sodium. So if you're eating one high in sodium, you might want to look at the rest of the day, what you're doing to cut down or reduce it. Be careful, third, of how things are labeled. Like salt-free is a legitimate term. That does mean low in salt. However, reduced salt or lower salt doesn't necessarily mean anything. So once again, read the label to see what you're actually getting in your food. Take the salt shaker off the table. Salt is an acquired taste. Many of us, and I grew up this way, grabbing the salt shaker and salting my food. If you don't have it on the table, learn to get used to food with a little less salt. It takes time, and it's acquired taste, so you need to unacquire the taste to reduce salt. So again, takes time. Finally, go slow with small changes. Let your taste buds adjust and don't feel like you need to be perfect. Changing small amounts at a time will make a big difference in your health and hopefully help on the way to prevent a stroke.